about some of these hard predictions. As we know, these are figures on the screen. The first figures from 𝒙𝒊𝒕 exit poll shows Mizoram 10 to 14 seats for the Mizo National Front, which is the ruling party. Joram People's Front, 15 to 25 seats to the ZPM, Joram People's Movement, 15 to 25 seats. BJP, 0 to 2 seats. And Congress, 5 to 9 seats. That is the 𝒙𝒊𝒕 poll. MNF 10 to 14 seats. Then they have given ZPM 15 to 25 seats, BJP 0 to 2 seats, Congress 5 to 9 seats, and others 0. So if this exit poll is to be believed, viewers, MNF is likely to be defeated by the ZPM. There was already a buzz that the ZPM was going to do well in this party, but these are only exit polls. Viewers, let me be very clear. These are exit polls, but yes, these are hard predictions based on by pollsters on analysis of figures of people who come out after voting. Some sampling has been taken on the basis of which the polling companies, they give us these kind of figures. Now, 𝒙𝒊𝒕 exit poll, MNF 10 to 14, ZPM 15 to 25, BJP 0 to 2, and Congress 5 to 9. These are the figures on your screen. If this is the result, if this happens to be close on the 3rd of December, where the results are going to be declared, viewers, then the MNF is going to be defeated by the ZPM. Yes, during the run-up to the elections, on a number of occasions, the MNF top leadership had said clearly that ZPM is their closest rival. So that is what the MNF had categorically stated during the run-up to the elections, that the ZPM is going to be their closest rival. These are the figures, the first exit poll figures. Now, in 2018, let's stay with the exit poll figures on the screen of Mizoram. We'll also get you the exit poll figures from the 4 other states where there is a neck-to-neck prediction being given by various exit polls. Neck-to-neck contest between the two main parties, that is the BJP and the Congress. Now, going back to Mizoram, viewers, in 2018, the MNF had won 27 seats, the Congress won 4 seats, BJP won 1 seat, and independents, who later became ZPM had won 8 seats. Now, that means the MNF had won the elections in 2018 by securing 37.7% of the votes. So they have improved their tally from 28.8 in 2013 to 37.7 in 2018 and won the elections there in Mizoram, and therefore they are the ruling party. But now this exit poll shows that Mizoram may slip away from the hands of the MNF. But there are more exit polls to come. We'll see. We'll also have the poll of polls, viewers. This is the breaking story at this point in time. The first exit poll, 𝒙𝒊𝒕, puts ZPM, the Joram People's Movement, on as the front runner to win the elections in Mizoram. So viewers, let's quickly give you the figures in 2018. MNF got 27 seats, Congress 4, BJP 1, Independent 8. These independents later became the ZPM, or the Joram People's Movement. Now, there was a bitter contest this time round between the MNF and the ZPM. Between the MNF and the ZPM, there was a bitter contest. The ZPM was able to catch the imagination of the masses by fielding people like footballers, footballers and various celebrities, professionals, and so on and so forth. So many of the candidates that the ZPM put up this time round were not conventional politicians. Now, that is something which may have gone in favor of the ZPM if the exit polls are to be believed. We'll have a lot of guests joining me on this program tonight, viewers. But one thing is very, very certain, that the MNF considered the ZPM to be its main rival, and they had openly talked about that. Now, the people in Mizoram, where 8.57 lakh voters were there, there was 8.57 lakh voters were there, and there were 174 candidates in the fray as far as Mizoram was concerned, and there were the number of voters, but we'll soon show you the voting percentage as far as Mizoram is concerned. But But what we also know is that the Joram People's Movement, the ZPM led by Pulaldu Homa, a former IPS officer, the ZPM had fielded some extraordinary candidates, if I may use the word, because they were non-conventional political leaders. Therefore, the contest was primarily between the MNF and the ZPM. The Congress in Mizoram had also fielded 40 seats. Now, the BJP had contested 23 seats in Mizoram. These are the figures. We also have some figures from the other states. We will show figures from the other states. I will ask my producers to put up screens, on the screen, figures from the other states like Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Telangana. So we'll quickly take a look at Madhya Pradesh. We'll quickly take a look at Madhya Pradesh. Total number of candidates, total number of assembly seats, 230. Out of that, the Congress, this is Jan Ki Baat, 102 to 125. The Congress is shown as 102 to 125. BJP, 100 to 123, and others 5. So there is a neck-to-neck contest. That is the projections as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned. So this is the Jan Ki Baat poll, viewers, Madhya Pradesh. They're showing a neck-to-neck contest there. The voter turnout this time round in Madhya Pradesh was 77.15%. Now, there were 2,534 candidates in the fray, 230 seats, and total number of voters were 5.61 crore. Madhya Pradesh currently was in the hands of the BJP. Incumbent Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Will he get a fourth term in office? That is the big question. Will he get a fourth term in office? 77.15% voter turnout. And if we look at the 2018 poll at assembly strength, the BJP won the elections, winning 109 seats. Congress had won 114, but there was a coalition as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, and that, so these are the figures. So these are the matriz projections in Madhya Pradesh. The matriz projection also, BJP 118 to 130 seats, Congress 97 to 107, and the others are shown as 2. The matriz polls, out of 230 seats, they are giving a clear majority to the BJP, 118 to 130 seats, Congress at 97 to 107. So if this happens, then Madhya Pradesh remains with the BJP, and Shivraj Singh Chauhan might get his fourth term in office. Now, that is the matriz polls, but the Jan Ki Baat had predicted a neck-to-neck contest. So this is what pollsters are all about. This is what exit polls are all about. Different agencies giving different figures. Now we have the Jan Ki Baat figures for Chhattisgarh. It's a 90-member assembly. 90-member assembly as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned. Congress is given as 42 to 54, BJP closely following with 34 to 45, others 3. So it is the Congress may retain Chhattisgarh under the leadership of Bhupesh Baghel. So but it could be anybody's game, it could be anybody's guess, because at the end of the day, results are different and exit polls are different. Let me be very clear as far as that is concerned. So these are the Jan Ki Baat figures for Chhattisgarh. We'll go into Telangana. We have Telangana, Jan Ki Baat figures. Telangana, 119-member assembly, BRS, that is the incumbent party of KCR, K. Chandrasekhar Rao. They are being shown as 40 to 55. If that is so, they are trailing Congress, shown as 40 to 64, and BJP 7 to 13. So it is a direct fight, according to Jan Ki Baat, between the ruling BRS and the Congress, which has been waiting in the wings to unseat K. Chandrasekhar Rao and wrest Telangana from the hands of the BRS, that is the Bharat Rashtra Samiti of K. Chandrasekhar Rao. Congress has always been the main rival. Let's look at Rajasthan. This is the Jan Ki Baat figures for Rajasthan. 199. Is Rajasthan sleeping out of the hands of Gehlot, the veteran Congress leader? Rajasthan is now ruled by the Congress. BJP has been the main rival, and if this is to be thing, BJP 100 to 122 seats and Congress 62 to 85 seats. And in Rajasthan, BJP strong woman Basundhara Raje might return as the chief minister. And we all know that there has been faction-ridden Congress in Rajasthan between the Gehlot's party on one hand, Gehlot lobby on the other hand, and Sachin Pilot's lobby on the other. It was an open rivalry between the two top leaders of the Congress. That is reflected in these exit polls. BJP 100 to 122, Congress 62 to 85, others 14 to 15. That is Jan Ke Baat figures for Rajasthan. Okay, at this point in time, I am joined by an MNF leader from Aizawl. I have an MNF leader from Aizawl, Mr. 𝑗𝑠𝒍𝒍 𝑳𝒑𝒉. He is an MNF leader, is the vice chairman of the MNF Publicity Board. Mr. 𝒍𝒍, welcome to this live broadcast. Mr. 𝒍𝒍, welcome to this live broadcast. We have the opinion poll, the first opinion poll on Mizoram by the Jan Ke Baat. Jan Ke Baat is showing MNF 10 to 14 seats, ZPM 15 to 25 seats. What is your Congress 5 to 9 seats? What is your initial reaction, Mr. 𝒍𝒍?
Yes, Wasbir, first of all, thank you for inviting me in your show.
Right. Thank you.
Yes, regarding that exit poll result, I don't know how that exit poll was conducted, first of all, and how the samples were collected. I do not know the reliability of that exit poll. Anyhow, from our point of view, we hope to secure a comfortable majority in this election. With our Honorable Chief Minister, on 14th November, all candidates, MNF candidates, had a review meeting. In that also, based on our assessment, we are confident that this time we are going to have this comfortable majority.
Right, right. So Mr. 𝒍𝒍 of the MNF, so you don't quite believe, and you definitely like to wait for the 3rd of December, and you definitely think that 3rd of December the picture is going to be totally different. That's what you're saying.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I don't know, as I have said, I don't know how this sample were collected in their this exit poll, but anyhow, see, the MNF party as a party, we are very much confident that, and we hope that we will have this comfortable majority this time, since there has been no anti-incumbency feeling with our sitting MLAs in their respective constituencies. I think it may not be difficult for us to form the government for the second term. And moreover, we hope to claim more seats, including Serchhip constituency, where I am contesting with this ZPM leader, Pulal Duwama.
Right, right. Yes, Mr. 𝒍𝒍 is an important person. His opponent is the top leader of the ZPM, Pulal Duwama, former IPS officer. Don't go away, Mr. 𝒍𝒍. Stay on. Yes. I'll go for a short break. I'll be joined, after the break, I'll be joined by Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕 He's a member of the Political Affairs Committee of the ZPM. Don't go away. I'll be right back after this very short break.
ভারতৰ গৌৰৱ গোটেই বিশ্বতেই ইয়াৰ সন্মান ষ্ট্ৰং মানে মাইথান ষ্টীল
মাৰ হাতখন সফট আৰু সুৰক্ষিত কৰি ৰাখিবৰ বাবে 90% নেচাৰেল অৰিজিন কন্টেন্টৰে প্ৰস্তুত স্যাভলন হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ মাৰ হাত দুখনৰ লৈ যত্ন
Okay, welcome back. We have the first exit poll results from Jan Ki Baat as far as Mizoram is concerned. And Jan Ki Baat is showing MNF 10 to 14 seats and the ZPM 15 to 25 seats and the Congress 5 to 9 seats in the Congress. So that is the figure. If Jan Ki Baat is to be believed, then the ZPM has a clear edge as far as Mizoram is concerned. Of course, I have with me Mr. Sauma of the Vice Chairman of the MNF Publicity Board, Senior Leader of the, who is contesting against the top leader of the ZPM, Pulal Homa. He said that he would definitely like to wait for December 3rd, where the picture is going to be different. Let me go straight now to Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕 𝑷𝒐𝒍𝒍 of the ZPM. Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕 𝑷𝒐𝒍𝒍, good evening. Welcome to this live broadcast. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, Wasbir. Thank you for having me. I'm so glad
Welcome.
I'm here.
You are most welcome and pleasure having you. Now, we have got the first exit poll by this agency called Jan Ki Baat, which is showing ZPM to be leading. ZPM 15 to 25 seats and MNF 10 to 14 seats. Is this on expected lines? Are you happy?
I am quite happy. However, I have never heard about this Jan Ki Baat. They are very conservative on our side, in my opinion. However, they're very generous for MNF and Congress, in my opinion, because we are hoping to get more and more than that, and our confidence is running higher and higher as the day go by. When the counting day is arriving, it's just around the corner now. We are hoping that, we are excited, and then we're hoping that we'll be getting at least 25 to 35.
Well, okay, India TV, we have got new numbers, new figures. India TV CNX exit poll, they are showing MNF 14 to 18 seats, ZPM 12 to 16 seats, BJP 2 seats, Congress 8 to 10 seats. This is the India TV CNX exit poll. It is a completely different set of figures. It is showing MNF 14 to 18 seats, ZPM 12 to 16 seats, BJP 0 to 2 seats, and Congress 8 to 10 seats. So, Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕, these are new figures.
Yes, I believe, what they saw from outside, I don't blame them, because it's very difficult from outside to see what exactly who we are, because inside Mizoram, we are bigger than everybody thought, because there are so many stories that young people, first-time voters, when they vote for, when they cast their vote, they tell the story that they vote for ZPM, and then they tell stories to each other, and then that makes us even more confident, and we are so happy that young people are voting for us. And old people are voting for us. It looks like everybody's voting for us. Even MNF, staunch supporter of MNF and Congress are also voting us. So it is not like how it is viewed from outside. So inside, we are bigger than they.
Okay, very confident, Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕 there of the ZPM, but we have got two different sets of different sets of picture. If you can have it side by side, Jan Ki Baat is giving ZPM a clear edge, 15 to 25 seats as against MNF's 10 to 40 seats, whereas the other poll, that is India TV CNX poll, is giving MNF up to 18 seats. So therefore, that is, we will also see the India TV giving MNF 14 to 18 seats, ZPM 12 to 16 seats. So these are completely different set of figures. I am quickly go to Mr. Sauma of the MNF. Mr. Sauma, what do you think?
Yes, Wasbir, as I have said, this exit poll, I don't know how they collect these samples. And we do not know that whether they came here physically or not to conduct that exit poll. Anyhow, the result is, as you have said, different from the one to the other. So the exit poll, we cannot rely on this exit poll but we have to look into the reality, the ground reality of this Mizoram. Regarding this election, as I have said, we are very, very hopeful that the people will give us this clear-cut majority this time again. So that is our standpoint, and we believe that our hope will be confirmed day after tomorrow.
Okay.
On 3rd December, yes.
Right, right. Now, if we see, if we take an average of these two, if we take an average of these two exit polls, if we take the highest number, if we take an average of this poll, if we take the highest number, then we see that the ZPM has a slight edge. If we take a poll of polls of these two, we have got the results from two exit poll agencies at the moment. The MNF and ZPM, they are going neck to neck. That is one common thing that is coming out, that is a neck-to-neck contest between the MNF and the ZPM. We'll have to wait till December 3rd. Viewers, this is exit poll, and as my two esteemed guests this evening, Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕 of the ZPM and Mr. Sauma Vanchawang of the MNF, they are saying that they do not know on what basis these exit polls are taken, but yes, both of them are extremely confident. But let me also tell you, viewers, that the MNF top brass, including Pu Zoramthanga, the chief minister, has said during the campaign, including in an interview to me, that ZPM had been their main rival. So this election, though MNF had admitted that it is not the Congress or the BJP, but it's the ZPM that was their main rival. Mr. Sauma, would you like to say something on that? You admit that ZPM was your main rival this time.
It might be different. There might be different opinion on that.
Yeah.
But according to me, according to my opinion, ZPM has no proper structure as compared with the Congress, because they were newly formed.
No,
therefore, Congress, yes. Therefore, in my opinion, Congress is in a position to do better than ZPM this time.
Okay.
Anyhow, I think the people of Mizoram will give us a landslide victory this time.
Once again, you mean to say?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕,
Yes, sir.
was MNF your main rival or not, these elections?
Since they are the ruling party, we believe they are our main rival. However, their structure is strong. However, people are leaving the party in a large scale. So they will be decimated. They will find out how weak they are once the result is coming out. And then if they can come back in another 5 years, that will be a very wonderful thing. I don't think so. And then their future is very bleak, in my opinion. So unfortunately for them, this may be their last chance in the coming years.
Now again, both of you, Pu 𝒘𝒊𝒕, both these exit polls have given quite a good number of seats to the Congress. While 𝒙𝒊𝒕 is giving the Congress up to 9 seats, the India TV CNX is giving the Congress maximum of 10 seats. Now, in 2018, the Congress managed only 4 seats. That means if these exit polls are correct, the Congress will be able to have a 100% increase in their tally. What do you think? Although I'm asking you as somebody who has contested against the Congress this time.
In my opinion, Wasbir, this time around, Congress will be winning probably, maybe 3, not more than that. If they win 3, they should be very, very happy about it, because they are so weak this day. They don't have a good chance of winning more than that.
Mr. Sauma, what is your prediction about the Congress?
I don't think it will be wise to predict how many seats they are going to win, because we are going to hear the result
Yeah,
very
but
soon. So,
can you do you,
as I have said,
yeah.
since the Congress has proper structure, and this time I think they were fighting with all their might. So I think since they have a proper structure as compared with this ZPM, they might have a chance to do better. So maybe 5 to 10, 3 to 5 each, maybe ZPM also. So
All
the
right.
rest will be,
All right.
I hope MNF will get
Right.
it.
Mr. Sauma and Mr. Kyangtae, kindly hold on, don't go away. Let us quickly take a look at some of the other states that had gone to the elections. That is, other 4 states, that is Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Telangana. If my producers can bring these figures on the screen, these other states. Yes, these are the ABP C voter in Chhattisgarh. ABP C voter figures in Chhattisgarh. Congress 41 to 53. It's a 90-member assembly. Congress 41 to 53, and BJP 36 to 48, and others BJP and others 4. So that is the Chhattisgarh figures, viewers. ABP C voter, Congress 41 to 53, BJP 36 to 48, and others 0 to 4. And let's look at the other assessments as far as yes, matriz. The matriz figures for Chhattisgarh is 44 to 52 Congress, 34 to 42 BJP, others 2. I don't know whether there are other figures as far as we have the Jan Ki Baat figures for Chhattisgarh. We have the Jan Ki Baat figures for Chhattisgarh also, where as well again 42 to 53 Congress, BJP 34 to 45 and others 3. So if these 3 exit polls are taken into account, then Congress is going to retain Chhattisgarh under the leadership of Bhupesh Baghel. So Chhattisgarh has been a Congress stronghold this time round over the last 5 years, and if this is so, the Congress is going to retain Chhattisgarh under the leadership of Bhupesh Baghel. Now let's take a look at Madhya Pradesh. Let's quickly take a look at Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh, a total number of seats. Total number of seats in Madhya Pradesh basically is 230. Now Congress 102 to 125, BJP 100 to 123. So it's a neck to neck that is being shown as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned by Jan Ki Baat. If we have other figures for Madhya Pradesh, we will show the matriz figures for Madhya Pradesh, 230 seats. BJP 118 to 130, Congress 97 to 107. So matriz has given the BJP a clear lead as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned. If this is the case, then the BJP under Shivraj Singh Chauhan is going to retain Madhya Pradesh. Let's also quickly take a look at Times Now ETG poll for Rajasthan. Again is BJP 108 to 128, Congress routed there 56 to 72, others 13 to 21. So clear edge for the BJP as far as Rajasthan. If this happens, this is the Times Now ETG poll. If this happens, then Rajasthan has gone out of the Congress party. We all know about this is Jan Ki Baat again, the figures. Now if this comes true, then the Congress will lose Rajasthan only and only because of inner party feuding and because of factionalism between the Ashok Gehlot group and the Sachin Pilot group lobbies within the Congress party. They were bitter rivals. They had fought openly and nobody. And this is the Telangana. This is Telangana, viewers, total number of seats 119. And BRS of K. Chandrasekhar Rao, the incumbent chief minister, incumbent ruling party, 40 to 45 seats. Congress 48 to 64 seats. So it's a shown as a direct fight between the BRS and the Congress, and the BJP 7 to 13 seats. That is what, and All India MIM, that is Asaduddin Owaisi's party, between 4 to 7 seats. Owaisi's brother Akbaruddin Owaisi is also in the fray this time round. Owaisi, remember, AIMIM leader in the Lok Sabha, has been a long time MP from Hyderabad. So MIM has been a big factor as far as Telangana is concerned. And today he came out and asked people to vote in large numbers. Telangana was the last to go for vote. It was a single phase polling which ended only this evening. So Telangana, this Jan Ki Baat figures clear, BRS 40 to 45, Congress 48 to 64, neck and neck actually, but Congress having a slight edge. If that is so, then will KCR be able to hold on to Telangana? That is the big question. It could be anybody's game actually. BJP 7 to 13, now 7. And AIMIM, who will the AIMIM side with? That is also a question. Of course, they can side with either the BRS or the Congress. So it can be anybody's game as far as Telangana is concerned. We have talked about Madhya Pradesh, we have talked about Telangana, we have talked about Chhattisgarh. Let us also quickly look at once again if there is any other voting for. We'll go back to that Mizoram discussion. So it's a neck-to-neck contest as far as Telangana is concerned. As far as Rajasthan, Congress being shown as having lost Rajasthan. Madhya Pradesh again is a neck-to-neck contest between the Congress and the BJP. So direct fight. One thing which has been established in this election is that if the exit polls are to be believed, is that except KCR's BRS, that is the Bharat Rashtra Samiti, which is a regional political party. It is the direct fight between the Congress and the BJP in all the 4 states except Mizoram, where the fight has been between the MNF and the ZPM. So these are the, we'll go back to that Mizoram discussion. India TV CNX poll showing Mizoram 40-member assembly viewers, MNF 14 to 18 seats, that is what the India TV is giving. MNF 14 to 18 seats, ZPM 12 to 16 seats, BJP 2 seats, maximum, Congress 8 to 10 seats. So now the Congress is a big factor. Now, will ZPM go with the Congress? If ZPM goes with the Congress, if Congress manages to double its tally from 4 in 2018 to at least 8 now, or at least 6 now, they can side with the ZPM. So that is a big problem for the MNF. So Congress this time went hammer and tongs against all the political parties. In fact, Congress's star campaign Mizoram during this election stayed there for 2, created quite a buzz, in fact. But the ZPM is saying that, okay, people, you have tested the MNF, you have tested the Congress, now the people or the voters are sure to test a new political party, that's the ZPM. That is the source of their confidence. And other thing that is going in favor of the ZPM is the fact that the party has fielded a lot of non-conventional politicians this time round. I will quickly go to Mr. 𝒙𝒕. Mr. 𝒙𝒕, who are some of the non-conventional candidates that you put up this time? How many non-conventional? Yeah.
At least half of them, at least 20 of them are non-conventional personnel. Some of them are footballers. Some of them are singers, professional singers. Some of them are editors, news media, and some of them are ex-church worker, and some of them are even evangelists. So, they are all sorts of people. Because we represented our people very wonderfully. And besides, the reason why we are so confident is that we run our parties at PM in line with our Christian beliefs and also in line with our Mizo traditional values.
Right.
Therefore, we are very hopeful. I cannot talk about other states, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, where Congress and BJP are neck to neck. But obviously it's not here in Mizoram, because in other states, as we know, there's no ZPM. So
right.
We are not figured there.
Mr. 𝒙𝒕, don't go away. Your comments are very interesting, and so are the comments of Mr. Sauma, who are with me of the MNF. I am now joined by Dr. Lalmal Sauma Gankha. If I apologize for my mispronouncing, if I am mispronouncing. Dr. Lalmal Sauma of the Congress Party. Dr. Mala, welcome to this live broadcast. Dr. Mala, Dr. Mala is disconnected. Okay, we will also go now. We have a BJP leader with us. Okay, we will Mr. We will go to our guest, Miss 𝒘𝒊𝒕, BJP candidate in Serchhip. It's a very important constituency. Important BJP candidate, Miss 𝒊𝒕. Welcome to this live broadcast. We have got two exit polls for Mizoram. We have got two exit. One is Jan Ki Baat and the other is India TV CNX. And Jan Ki Baat is showing a clear edge for the ZPM. They're giving the Jan Ki Baat is giving ZPM between 15 to 25 seats, and India TV CNX is giving the ZPM 12 to 16 seats and the MNF 14 to 18 seats. And both these two agencies are giving the BJP 0 to 2 seats. Your first reactions, Miss 𝒊𝒕, your first reaction, please. Okay, Miss 𝒊𝒕, kindly switch on your Zoom audio. Kindly switch on your audio, mic. Kindly switch on your mic. Yeah.
Now can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
So the first question is, you said that BJP is 0 to 2. They have given us, no?
Yes.
Because the main reason is that ZPM has adopted the central leaders BJP organization system. They have adopted it. So that's why this ZPM has been growing on so fast. You know, many crises have been rising between BJP, Hinduism and Christianity. But actually what the main people of Mizoram doesn't know that is that ZPM has been adopting the BJP system. We all know that. Hello?
Yes. Carry on. I can hear you. Yes.
We all know that how RSS has got transparency into BJP. Likewise, ZPM has inducted many church leaders. You know, Mizoram is a Christianity state. It is a Christian state, and how ZPM form is that they, they recruited this church officials pensioner into their party, and that leads to they grow so much. Now all the church leaders and NGOs leaders doesn't feel any regret. No personal this. They didn't have like whoever indulged in the party, like in Mizo society, whoever indulged in the party, they were not to be into the party, what the society thinks. But when the PM rises, the church leaders and the church performs.
Okay.
So,
right.
That leads to the rising of ZPM in 2023 election.
So
it all started in 2018. This Exodus movement have joined ZPM.
So you are not surprised that the ZPM is shown as leading by at least one exit poll. One exit poll is showing the ZPM leading. You are not surprised?
Yeah, I'm not surprised because ZPM wave is there.
Okay, this the BJP candidate from Serchhip. So her assessment is that there was a ZPM wave during the elections. Now
I contested with the ZPM chief ministerial candidate.
Yes, you contested against Pu Lalduhoma, that is who is the ZPM chief ministerial candidate.
Yes.
So you have a better idea about the ZPM. You are now saying that there was a wave in favor of the ZPM, so you are not surprised?
I'm not surprised because all the church leaders supported. Like the RSS supported BJP in the center, Here in Mizoram also all the church leaders supported ZPM. So why should we
Big
make
statement, big statement coming. All the church leaders supported the
Leaders
ZPM.
supported. All the candidates were, we were, there is MPF, okay? So this MPF, it was the church organization. They are forming a committee, and we are all bound, all the candidates are bounded by their laws. So most of the MPF leaders were from the ZPM only.
Okay, that's a very yes. We are aware of this, but this is a big statement analysis. It's a big analysis coming in from Miss 𝒙𝒊𝒕 of the BJP. She contested in Sarchip. Her main opponent was 𝒙𝒊𝒕, who is the ZPM's chief ministerial candidate. We'll try and speak to 𝒙𝒊𝒕 himself on the phone line, but. Miss 𝒙𝒊𝒕 is saying that MPF, that was a watchdog organization, comprised most of the leaders, according to Miss 𝒙𝒊𝒕, were ZPM leaders, and she said that she is not surprised by predictions which are going in favor of the ZPM, at least one projection so far, and said that most of the MPF leaders were from the ZPM. Miss 𝒙𝒊𝒕, don't go away. I have also with me Mr. Sauma of the MNF and Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕 of the ZPM. I'll take a short break. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
चाहे सीधा पैक से खाओ, पका के खाओ या सूप बना के, ये ऑलराउंडर है, हर तरह से यमी। ৱাই ready to eat noodles, noodles का ऑलराउंडर।
মাত্ৰ এটা প্ৰিয় না চাৰিটা বেলেগ বেলেগ বাৰ হয় সব পোৱা যাব ক'ত ফিয়ামা সেলিব্রেশন পেকত কিনো তিনটা পাওকেটা ফ্ৰী
Vandya International School, a premier residential co-educational school located in Guwahati with state-of-the-art infrastructure offering world-class education with qualified faculty from all over the country. With 22 co-curricular activities and 18 sporting disciplines to choose from, Vandya International School also offers air-conditioned boarding facilities. Those interested to join between class 4 to class 12, contact 89180-91939. I repeat, those interested to join between class 4 to class 12 can contact 89180-91939.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
Vandya International School, a premier residential co-educational school located in Guwahati with state-of-the-art infrastructure offering world-class education with qualified faculty from all over the country. With 22 co-curricular activities and 18 sporting disciplines to choose from, Vandya International School also offers air-conditioned boarding facilities. Those interested to join between class 4 to class 12, contact 89180-91939. I repeat, those interested to join between class 4 to class 12 can contact 89180-91939.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
Okay, welcome back to this live broadcast. Exit polls, we have some figures, hard predictions on the screen there. We will show you all the states one by one. I have got a lot of guests lined up. Mizoram, we'll show all the states and then we'll go to our panel on Mizoram. Now first let's start with Mizoram. So this is the exit poll on Mizoram. India TV CNX poll, MNF 14 to 18 seats, ZPM 12 to 16, BJP 0 to 2, Congress 8 to 10. This is the India TV CNX. Let's go to Jan Ki Baat very quickly. Let's move quickly. This is Jan Ki Baat, Mizoram. MNF 10 to 14 seats, ZPM 15 to 25 seats, BJP 0 to 2 seats, Congress 5 to 9 seats. Then let's go to the other states quickly. Let's go to other states, whatever we have so far. Well, this is the Chhattisgarh, today's Chanakya poll. Chhattisgarh 90-member assembly, Congress 57, BJP 33. So Congress on the lead there in Chhattisgarh, today's Chanakya. So this is ABP C voter, Chhattisgarh, 41 to 53 seats for the Congress, BJP 36 to 48, others 0 to 4. Again, Congress on the lead as far as ABP vote polling is concerned. Now, Matrix also puts Chhattisgarh Congress lead, 44 to 52, BJP 34 to 42, others 2. So that is the Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh, Jan Ki Baat. We have already shown this. So these are the 3 exit polls on Chhattisgarh. We go to another state. We go to another state now. This is Madhya Pradesh, Jan Ki Baat, Congress 102 to 125, BJP 100 to 123. Neck to neck there as far as Jan Ki Baat is concerned between the Congress and the BJP in Madhya Pradesh. Now this is Matrix in Madhya Pradesh giving the BJP a lead, 130 maximum, Congress 107 maximum. If this is the case, then Madhya Pradesh remains with the BJP under the leadership of Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Let's go to again Rajasthan. Congress ruled Rajasthan at this moment is not doing too well. BJP, according to Times Now poll, Times Now ETG, BJP 108 to 128, Congress 56 to 72, others 13 to 21. So there, Congress losing Rajasthan there. Jan Ki Baat also clearly shows the BJP lead, 122 maximum, Congress 85. So Congress losing according to Jan Ki Baat, Rajasthan. Next. Well, this is Telangana, CNX poll. BRS, which is the ruling party of KCR, the incumbent chief minister, BRS 31 to 47, Congress 63 to 79, BJP 0 to 2, AIMIM 5 to 7. So there was a direct contest between the BRS and the Congress is set to win Telangana according to that particular poll. PSG, BRS 53 to 58, Congress 49 to 54. It's a neck and neck there. BJP 4 to 6, AIMIM 7. Who will the AIMIM side with? That is the big question as far as Telangana is concerned. Again, Jan Ki Baat, BRS 55, Congress 64. So these are the states that have gone to the elections. We'll come back to the discussion on Mizoram. I have with me Dr. Lalmal Saumang Nakha. Dr. Mala is from the Congress party. Dr. Mala, welcome to this live broadcast. Both the opinion polls on Mizoram are showing 9 to 10 seats for the Congress party. Now, in 2018, the Congress won 4 seats. Now, if we take an average, it means that you have been able to double your tally according to these exit polls. What is your first reaction? Is it on expected lines?
See, we will know the exact results only on the 3rd when counting happens. But I'm more optimistic than the numbers here showing on the screen, because the internal study of ours shows anything up to even more than 16 seats.
Right.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
Dr. Mala, I'm coming to you in 30 seconds. These are the live visuals of Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and his wife offering puja after the exit poll results are out. That has shown some good tidings for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh. If the exit poll results are to be believed, then Madhya Pradesh stays with the BJP under Shivraj Singh Chauhan's leadership. Let's listen to the audio. That is Shivraj Singh Chauhan and his wife offering puja. In fact, in 2018, the Congress had won, but 22 MLAs led by 𝑬𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑷𝒐𝒍𝒍 switched sides and joined the BJP, and that's how the BJP government came to power. And if this time Shivraj Singh Chauhan wins and the BJP wins, that means it will be a real victory for the BJP as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned. But as I always say, we'll wait for the 3rd of December. Going back to the discussion on Mizoram, I had to cut Dr. Lalmal Soma of the Congress short. Yes, Dr. Lalmal Soma, does the figures on the screen, expected lines, you were saying that you were expecting much more than this?
Yeah, that is what our internal study shows. But ultimately, what the people have made the verdict, we will know on the 3rd of December. So for me to speculate, and I'm not a gambling man, so to say, we're going to get this many seats, that many seats, I don't think is realistic. But I do respect exit polls because they're done scientifically.
Now,
but
one
exit polls,
one big question, Dr. Mala, one big question to you. Now, both the exit polls are showing a 100% increase in the tally for the Congress party. Now, my question is, again, on the other hand, there is a neck-to-neck contest between the MNF and the ZPM. And if you know, during the elections, the MNF categorically said that ZPM was their main rival. Now, my question to you, in the event of a neck-to-neck contest, if on December 3, the results come neck-to-neck between the MNF and the ZPM, will the Congress side with the ZPM, or the Congress will be willing to side with anyone else?
See, post-poll, what happens, it's not for me to comment. We have a political affairs committee. We have a party office bearers who will be looking into that. So I'm not going to comment on that. But as far as the MNF saying that ZPM is their biggest rival, see, they both are regional parties. So, obviously for them to counter their another regional party is easier than directly fight with a national party. That is totally different. And see, the MNF or be it the ZPM, see, first of all, they have to make sure who they will be siding with at the center. Ultimately, alliances are made at the center. So I think as far as Congress is concerned, and on the eventuality of any post-poll thing, though I'm not going to comment far on that, but ultimately what happens is, in Mizoram, we fought on the plank of secularism, most importantly. So that is what we pride ourselves in. And also, it is one of our primary principles. So whoever, secularism and the respect of that is going to be a very important factor.
Yeah, hold on, Dr. Mala, hold on. Let me go to Mr. Kyangte. Mr. Kyangte of the ZPM, member of the Political Affairs Committee. Mr. Kyangte, did the ZPM say during the elections that you are not going to side with the NDA, you are not going to have anything to do with the NDA? Did you say that?
What we said was it will be, issue-based, because whether we sided NDA or Congress India, it will be when the time comes, it will be decided only should we be in the parliament.
So issue based. That's what
issue based.
Issue based.
That's
So
what
you
we
are
have
not
been
completely
saying, yes.
no. So that means Mr. Kthal𝒕, the NDA is not taboo for you. The NDA is not taboo for the ZPM.
Actually, both of them are taboo. They are equally taboo for us.
So you are saying that you are maintaining equidistance.
Exactly.
Equidistance from
Exactly.
the Congress and the
Yes,
NDA.
Yes.
So, do you rule out, if necessary, an alliance with the Congress?
Like I said before in the previous interview, that we haven't talked about all these things, and then we just believe that we will have enough seats to form the government. Therefore, this is a foregone conclusion that we will not need anybody to form the government with us.
So, Mr. Sauma, MNF leader, Mr. Kthal𝒕 is extremely confident, and he's maintaining equidistance from both the NDA as well as the Congress. But your top leaders, Mr. Sauma, during the elections, including Pu Zoramthanga, he had categorically said that we will not be a yes man party of the BJP.
Yes, right, was weird. NDA as well as this NEDA is an alliance, a platform where non-Congress party are working together. Of course, MNF is a part of NDA and NEDA, but that does not mean that we have joined the BJP or we are part of the BJP. In this election also, BJP is contesting with us in 23 seats. MNF has no pre-poll alliance. Of course, we are fighting this election with our own, and we hope that we'll have a clear majority.
No,
we don't think.
See,
we don't think.
No, Mr. I'm coming to you, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕. I'm coming to you in 30 seconds. Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, I'm also coming to you, Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, professor of Nehru University, joining me from Shillong. But I want to ask you this question, Mr. Sauma. You cannot have an alliance with the Congress. Would you say that?
Yes, of course. That has been ruled out by our party leaders also. But post-poll election this time around, I don't think our party leaders have this discussion on this issue. But that has to be decided by the higher authority of the party.
Yeah, exactly. But because you are a party leader, you may be knowing things within the party much better than I do. Now, what about the BJP? Suppose the BJP wins 2 seats. So BJP wins 2 seats. What happens? If you need the 2 seats, will you take them or not? Because you are already a part of the NDA. What's the problem?
I have already explained that of course we are part of the NDA, but that does not mean that we have joined the BJP. NDA is a non-Congress alliance, as you already know. So we don't think this time also, we don't think we will need the help of any other parties. We are hopeful that we are going to form the government of our own.
All right.
Yes.
Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, BJP leader, BJP candidate from Serchhip, who contested against ZPM top leader Pu Lalduhoma. Yes, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, you wanted to say something, please.
Most of the people of Mizoram doesn't know is that in politics we want development. In politics we search for development. And in church, in religion, no, we are searching for this afterlife. So this we cannot differentiate at this point. So many people think that if BJP comes to power, we will all become to be Hindu. This BJP is trying to convert Mizo people also into Hinduism. But it was not the issue. You know, this 80% Hindu population doesn't care about this 2% Christian population in India. So the first thing Modi is trying to make is that India will be a developed nation. So in trying to develop the nation, the first thing, the first priority is we have to make this development first. Development is what we are always shouting. All those this when Modi powers come to Modi's power into 2014, we are always shouting for development from 2014.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, BJP is talking about development and development only. That is something which the BJP leaders always do. They are saying that is their mantra. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. I have a new guest on the show. I have Dr. Prasenjit Biswas has not spoken. But let me tell you, viewers, a short while ago, I spoke to Pu Lalduhoma. In fact, exactly 10 minutes ago, during the break, I spoke to Pu Lalduhoma. He told me, I am watching the exit polls. Don't ask me any political questions today, but ask me anything other than politics. So I decided to ask some non-political questions, but I was so tempted to ask politics that I asked one or two questions, political also. I am going for a short break. When I come back, we'll play that conversation that I had 10 minutes ago with Pu Lalduhoma, the top leader of the ZPM, and then I will come back to my panelist. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
ভাৰতৰ গৌৰৱ গোটেই বিশ্বতেই ইয়াৰ সন্মান ষ্ট্ৰং মানে মাইথান ষ্টীল
মই একোৱে দেখা পোৱা নাই পঢ়া XP4 এতিয়া পঢ়া কংগ্ৰেচুলেশ্যনছ তোমাৰ চকুটো একদম ভাল হৈ আছে
সাব্বাস
প্ৰতিটো প্ৰবলেমৰে ম্যাড সলিউশন বিংগো ম্যাড এঙ্গেলস
Vandya International School, a premier residential co-educational school located in Guwahati with state-of-the-art infrastructure offering world-class education with qualified faculty from all over the country. With 22 co-curricular activities and 18 sporting disciplines to choose from, Vandya International School also offers air-conditioned boarding facilities. Those interested to join between class 4 to class 12, contact 89180-91939. I repeat, those interested to join between class 4 to class 12 can contact 89180-91939.
Okay, welcome back. Let's listen into what Mr. Lalduhoma, the chief ministerial candidate of the ZPM, told me during that short conversation about 13 minutes ago. I have with me Mr. Lalduhoma, the top leader of the ZPM's chief ministerial candidate. He told me that he will not speak anything political this evening. But Mr. Lalduhoma, where are you and what are you doing? Are you watching watching the exit polls? Where are you?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Except Telangana, the rest I have seen.
Okay, so the TV is on and some of the projections are good for the ZPM. But what are you doing otherwise? Are there a lot of people in your house?
Yeah, so many. You see, every day, right early in the morning till late at night, people come from various corners, just gossiping, what else we can do at this moment.
Yeah. So, are you hopeful that there will be a new government in Mizoram belonging to led by a new political party?
I've told you that we are very confident.
So the some of the positive projections do not surprise you. It was on expected lines.
No, it's not surprised at all.
So you'll be relaxing. You'll be relaxing in the next 3 days till the results.
Yeah. Let the result be announced.
Thank you, Pulal Doma. Thank you for speaking to me on Northeast Live.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, Mr. Kyangte, I promised him that I will not ask anything political, but how can you not ask him anything political today? So I hope Pulal Doma will excuse me for that. I went back on my promise, but he said the main operative part is that the ZPM is confident. That is the main operative part which Pulal Doma told me in the very brief conversation. I'm coming to you, Mr. Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, well-known commentator, joining me from Shillong, professor at Nehru University. Prasenjit Biswas, that both the two exit polls as far as Mizoram is concerned, one gives a clear edge to the ZPM, the other gives a slight edge to the MNF. But in both the exit polls, the Congress is shown as doubling up its 2018 tally of 4. They are projecting 9 to 10 seats upwards to the Congress. Your thoughts? Okay, Prasenjit Biswas, can you hear me? Okay, Prasenjit Biswas cannot hear me. I will quickly go to, in that case, to Professor Lalenkima of the 𝒃𝒊𝒕 University, head of the Department of Political Science. Let me. The Professor Lalenkima is also down. That number is not connecting right now. Let me go to Dr. Malla. Dr. Malla, the Congress has not much of a choice, isn't it? Except the ZPM, you don't have much, because the MNF will find it extremely difficult to align with you, because Congress and the MNF had shared power in Mizoram for a long time. Or do you think anything can happen in politics, as they say?
See, as I had mentioned earlier, it's not for me to comment who post-poll scenario. At the same time, see, PSC, if eventuality comes, our Political Affairs Committee and our leaders will decide on it. We have our leaders from AICC also. But as I'm saying, it's premature to say that Congress is going to need an alliance. See, might as well, you never know. The ZPM and MNF also, they could go together.
That is an interesting point. Let me take that to Mr. Sauma. Mr. Sauma of the MNF. Can MNF and ZPM work together? My direct question to you. Let us fix up our guests. Our lines are down. That is the hazard of working in the northeastern region, where telecommunication lines are always poor. Prasenjit Biswas, can you hear me finally? Or not? Prasenjit Biswas, can we take him off the screen if he cannot hear? Okay. Now the big question, Mr. Kyangte, can ZPM and MNF work together? Direct question.
There's a possibility, but it is unlikely though, because like I said before, we will not need them to work with us, and neither do we. So the question doesn't arise. We will have enough will have enough
No, but
seats.
that is okay. Your prediction is that you will have enough, it is not needed. But I was, any case, asking you a hypothetical question. Can ZPM and MNF work together? It's a hypothetical question, but you are saying
I know it's hypothetical question, but the only time will tell, because this is too early to say anything about that. And besides, like I said, we'll maintain our equidistance for these two parties, Congress and MNF. So they're equally taboo for us. Therefore, only when the time comes, our leaders and our party will decide.
Right. Now let me go to Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑷𝒐𝒍𝒍. Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑷𝒐𝒍, I know you are from the BJP. You are closely observing the situation. Can the ZPM and MNF work together, according to you?
No, all the people, all the parties are fighting against. All the parties put strength together. In social media also, all the people are against ZPM. You know, the main thing is that actually when Rahul Gandhi came to Mizoram, I will say one point. When Rahul Gandhi came to Mizoram, this ZPM, MNF, and this, he blamed that they were all the babies of BJP. So this, what I can say is that this ZPM and MNF are not against BJP. Only Congress is against BJP. So this, except Congress, all the parties can work together with BJP. I'm 100% sure.
Okay, except the Congress, all the parties. So you are making a clear point.
Yes.
We have got two breaking stories at this point. We have got, I want it flashed on the screen on our slugs. One first breaking story is
I'm
that
sure, 100% sure.
All right.
100%
the
sure.
first breaking story is that, just hold on, Mr. Yes?
ZPM and MNF are not hesitate to work with BJP from 2018. I'm 100% confident.
Both the ZPM and the MNF will not hesitate to work with the BJP.
Work with BJP.
That is what BJP's 𝒙𝒊𝒕, who contested the Serchhip assembly seat against Pulaldu Homa of the ZPM and others, said. Now the big breaking story is that coming from Mr. Laldu Homa, who have just told me on this live broadcast that the ZPM is totally confident of winning these elections. That is what I want flashed on the screen. ZPM leader Laldu Homa saying that his party is confident completely of winning the elections. Now, second point is that BJP candidate Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 confidently, she's on the show, she's live on the show, she's saying on the show that both the ZPM and the MNF will have no hesitation in working with the BJP. So if the BJP wins 1 or 2 seats, they will have no problem in taking them in case of a necessity.
If the MNF and BJP will not win the majority, at least we will be in the part of the government. I am 100% confident.
Right. Prasenjit Biswas, can you hear me or not?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Finally.
Yes.
I'll go for a break and I'm coming back and going straight to Dr. Prasenjit Biswas.
बेटा, ये लो तुम्हारे लिए खिलौना लाया हूँ।
अरे बापू, अब हम इस खिलौने से नहीं खेलते।
प्रकाश, बच्चे बदल गए, पर तुम नहीं बदले। अभी भी पुराने उपकरणों से खेती कर, जबकि बाजार में जर्मन तकनीक वाले स्टील उपकरण आ चुके हैं। सोचते रहोगे और बदलोगे नहीं तो दुनिया आगे निकल जाएगी और तुम पीछे रह जाओगे।
सोनू भाई, पीछे तो अब मैं रहूंगा नहीं।
स्टील उपकरण लाए परिवर्तन।
মাৰ হাতখন ছফ্ট আৰু সুৰক্ষিত কৰি ৰাখিবৰ বাবে 90% নেচাৰেল অৰিজিন কণ্টেণ্টৰে প্ৰস্তুত ছেভলন হেণ্ড ৱাছ মাৰ হাত দুখনৰ লৈ যত্ন
Welcome back to this live broadcast. We are on the exit polls. Jan Ki Baat giving ZPM a clear edge, and India TV CNX giving MNF a slight edge as far as Mizoram is concerned. If we combine these two, then we find that the ZPM has a slight edge as far as Mizoram is concerned, or we can also interpret that there is likely to be a neck-to-neck contest as far there has been a neck-to-neck contest between the MNF and the ZPM as far as Mizoram is concerned. Now, as far as the other states are concerned, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Telangana, most of the exit polls have given a clear edge to the Congress in Chhattisgarh. That means the government of Bhupesh Baghel stays. Most of the exit polls have given the BJP a clear edge in Madhya Pradesh. That means the BJP is going to stay in Madhya Pradesh. Most of the exit polls have given a rout of the Congress in Rajasthan. That means the BJP is winning Rajasthan. That's a gain. And as far as Telangana is concerned, Congress is being given a lead over the Bharat Rashtra Samiti, BRS of K. Chandrasekhar Rao, the incumbent. So this is the big breaking story again. Again, we are giving new figures. We are getting new figures for Mizoram. This is the Times Now exit poll. I think it's Times Now BCG exit polls, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not quite sure, but it's the Times Now. Mizoram 40 seats. MNF, Times Now is giving the MNF an edge, 14 to 18 seats. And ZPM 10 to 14 seats. BJP 0 to 2 seats. And Congress 9 to 13 seats. So I have got Dr. Lalmal Sauma with me of the Congress party. Now this shows that the MNF is getting 18 seats, but if they don't work together with the ZPM, according to Times Now, then nobody can form the government. That means Congress may emerge a clear spoiler as far as Mizoram is concerned, but both the MNF and the ZPM. Is Congress going to be the spoiler in Mizoram for both the MNF and the ZPM? Prasenjit Biswas, your first comments.
I don't think Congress is going to be a spoiler. Indeed, Congress is at a threshold, it will swing votes on this side or that side. Now, given the historical relationship between MNF and Congress, it is all likely that MNF and Congress can work together, because ZPM is a regional contestant of MNF. So therefore, I don't see much of a possibility that ZPM and MNF can come together. And there are other issues within Mizo society. One of the major issues is the question of church and the church affiliation. Going by that, it is very clear that ZPM and MNF cannot come together, because the larger Jomi identity and the question of Mizo identity are historically different, they are culturally different, linguistically different. Suddenly it cannot be collapsed. That will be a major collapse of Mizo nationalism itself. So therefore, a national party has to be ally of either MNF or of ZPM. And they will choose two different national parties. They are not going to choose one single national party. So there Congress has its bait. Also, BJP has some possibility because it will win 2 seats at least, but that may not form the majority and allow them to become the major player in the formation of government, as in the case of Meghalaya, it had happened. So that's my first comment, Vasbir.
Right. Let me take this to Dr. Mala of the Congress party. There's a very interesting comment which Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, commentator, a professor at Nehru University, made, that the MNF Congress can work together. Yes, why not? Because it was the Congress, the Mizo Accord was signed in 1986, and the Congress government of Pu Lalthan Haula very generously made way allowing Mr. Laldenga to form the interim government. The Congress moved away, allowing the MNF, leader Pu Laldenga to come and form the government. So, if you go back into history, the Congress has sacrificed for the MNF then. So, do you think if the Congress gets 13 seats and the MNF gets about 10 or 14, 15 seats as shown by the Times Now poll, do you think the two party can combine and create further history in Mizoram, shocking everybody? Dr. Mala.
Yeah, if you look back into history, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, if you look back into history, in 1986, yes, Pulal Thanola had vacated his chief minister's seat and given it to a non-elected Pulal Denga. It is very true. But why he did that was because of the larger interest of the people. The people of Mizoram wanted peace, a lasting peace. So to be able to do that, Pulal Thanola made the ultimate sacrifice. That the entire country knows, right? So looking back at that and to the current situation is totally different. Because, see, Congress party, our first and foremost principle is one, we believe in secularism. We believe in equality for all.
Are you saying
that is one,
Dr. Mala?
Yeah, let me continue.
No, are you saying that you saying that MNF is not secular?
See, looking at what they have done regarding the Citizenship Amendment Act, which was totally objected by the people of Mizoram, the public mood was against it. In spite of that, since they were a part of NEDA, a part of NDA, they had to vote in favor of it at Lok Sabha. So I don't have to repeat all that. See, for us, Congress party, we are quite humble. Our leaders have a lot of humility in them. I want to go back saying that you had said, let's flash this news that Pulal Duoma, a very respectable leader of the ZPM, is saying he's very confident of winning. In 2008 also he was confident of winning. 2013 he was confident of winning. 2018 he was also confident of winning. So he's been confident throughout his career. Yeah.
Dr. Mala, that time, see, the MNF had tasted power. They have been in power several times, like the Congress party, like your party. Now, the point is there is something called anti-incumbency, which was not there in 2008, 2013 and so on.
Yeah, correct.
So, things are different
so
this
the
time.
That is a very, that's how the ZPM has been campaigning throughout their term, saying that MNF has done nothing, Congress has done nothing, all the previous governments of Mizoram have done nothing. That has been primarily their campaign issue, their campaign slogan. But the people of Mizoram are wise enough to understand that, yes, a lot of good has been done by previous governments.
Right.
So, see, exit polls, Mizoram is notorious for having exit polls incorrect. If you look at the exit polls of 2018, Congress, they had given us a good footing. But you know our situation, what had happened.
Right.
Even if you look back at it,
Right.
So exit polls have been known to be notoriously inaccurate in Mizoram.
Okay.
Because people are very polite. Yeah.
People are very polite. I am now joined by Professor J. Dongal from the Manipur University, a very well-known political commentator. Professor Dongal, welcome to this live broadcast.
Sorry, from Mizoram University, not Manipur University.
I'm so sorry. Mizoram University. Yes. Professor Dongal, it's called slip of tongue. Professor Dongal from Mizoram University, very well-known commentator. Can you hear me? Welcome to this broadcast.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Now, we have got 3 exit polls as far as Mizoram is concerned. Now, all these 3 exit polls has one thing in common. It is giving around roughly on an average around 10 seats. If we take an average, 10 seats for the Congress party. And as far as the MNF and ZPM, it's an absolute neck and neck. If you again total the three, if you take an average. Now, is it on expected lines? What are your thoughts?
No. The exit poll, I think exit poll has been assessed without knowing the ground reality many a times. And so far as Mizoram is concerned, the electorates are not in favor of hung assembly. So whichever party it is, hardly there in the past also, there was no hung assembly at all, except one or two. And even this time, it is a neck-to-neck fight between MNF and ZPM. And due to that, whichever party is winning, it is likely that it may be at least by simple majority. So I don't think there may be hung assembly.
Mr. Dongal, now you know, as we all know, you are also saying that it's a neck-to-neck contest between the MNF and the ZPM, and the Congress is, if the Congress is able to improve on its 2018 tally of 4, all the projections are showing 100% increase, minimum 100% increase for the Congress party. Now, what are the options before the MNF and what are the options before the ZPM? Or do you think, like somebody else said, the MNF and the ZPM can work together?
See, in this context, Dr. Mala is also here. He is a candidate from my own constituency. And actually, now the main fight, the struggle is between ZPM and MNF. And so far as Congress is concerned, Congress still has a lot of assignment to revive its vote bank, to revive its popularity. And let's hope Congress also may improve its tally this time. And with regard to MNF and ZPM, so outwardly, openly, both try to distance themselves from the right-wing BJP. So this is the local context here. And
so, are you saying,
depending upon,
are you saying that since both the MNF and the ZPM are distancing from BJP in local context, do you think that makes them fit candidates to work together?
That is unpredictable. Let the result comes, and after that, there may be different post-poll scenario, and depending upon that, there may be political development.
No, but is it possible or not? What is your observation? Can the two regional parties work together or not?
As of now, both the regional parties are rigid in their stand that they may not go together. But if the situation demanded is different, that's why I said let the poll scenario come first, and after that there will be another political development.
I'll ask you the question differently. The Congress, according to you, is more likely to go with the MNF or more likely to go with the ZPM?
Yeah. In this regard, see, the present election is more or less a triangular fight. MNF on one side, Congress on the other side, ZPM on the other side, and the three, as per their own version, it seems they will not come together. But if the political scenario demands, there may be post-poll scenario also. Dr. Mala is there. He may be able to answer better than me.
Okay, Dr. Mala, the problem is he is very diplomatic. He is extremely diplomatic today. Let me, before going to, I will go to Ms. Vanlal Ruati, BJP's candidate in Serchhip. She had some interesting comments for you, Professor Dongal. He said that she contested against Pu Lalduhoma in Serchhip, and she can say that there was clearly a ZPM wave because the watchdog group, that is the MPF, is according to Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 which established that code of conduct during the elections, most of the or a large number of the MPF leaders were belonging to the ZPM. So that is a different story. I'm not making you comment on that. But Professor Prasenjit Biswas, where does the Congress, do you think the Congress will be very important this time around? Because there is a neck-to-neck contest as far as the predictions are concerned between the MNF and the ZPM.
Yes, Congress is very important in Aizawl area. Aizawl North,
No,
Aizawl
let us
South,
go overall results.
No, first,
government formation.
First, let me tell you. First, let me tell you at the center of the state, and then we'll go to the periphery. At the center of the state, because of the business establishments, because of the professional class, there is an equal sharing of the vote between MNF and Congress. It's actually both sharing and the trend of voting that actually indicates who can come with whom. Now, ZPM votes are coming largely from the periphery. And therefore, ZPM and MNF have contested in the center of Mizoram, and ZPM could not establish that edge, which you can see elsewhere for ZPM, as BJP candidate from Sarchi was mentioning. So therefore, you can see that territorial division of votes, and that also indicates to you practically and pragmatically which parties will come together in case there is such a situation. But if such a situation doesn't come, as Dr. Donggol is mentioning here, that Mizoram will resist having a hung assembly, so therefore it must give a clear mandate, a slight edge to one of the regional parties. Now this time we have seen ZPM has that slight edge over MNF. Now for tactical reasons, MNF has to go with Congress because it cannot sit in the opposition. So therefore my understanding is that it may be a Maharashtra-like situation, and something very stunning can happen if ZPM, MNF and Congress come together, like Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra. that is the situation.
That is, I think, don't you think, Dr. Mala, let me go to Dr. 𝒙𝒊𝒕. That is a little bit of an utopian thought, partyless government type of a thought by... Okay, I have got new figures for Mizoram. This is the ABP News C voter for Mizoram. MNF, they are giving 15 to 21 seats, ZPM 12 to 18 seats, BJP nil, Congress 2 to 8 seats. Again, let's go into these figures once again. ABP News C voter, MNF 15 to 21, ZPM 12 to 18, BJP 0, Congress 2 to 8, others nil. This is the ABP. So does it alter the poll of polls? Let's take a quick look. But all we can say is that this again, if you take the upper limit, MNF 21, ZPM 18 in this ABP News C voter polls, even there you can see a close contest between the MNF and the ZPM. So overall, what are the takeaways from this exit poll? That it could be anybody's game. Anybody could have the last laugh, whether it is the MNF or the ZPM. Any one of these two parties can have the last laugh as far as Mizoram is concerned. And similarly, that's the case with Madhya Pradesh as well. Of course, Telangana also is a direct fight between the Congress and the BRS of KCR. And Chhattisgarh, of course, there's a clear lead for the Congress party. We'll go for a short break. Don't go away. I request my guests to stay on. I'll come back to them one by one after this very short break. I'll be right back.
वाई रेडी टू ईट नूडल्स, चाहे सीधा पैक से खाओ, पका के खाओ या सूप बना के, ये ऑलराउंडर है, हर तरह से यमी। वाई रेडी टू ईट नूडल्स का ऑलराउंडर।
ন্যাচাৰেল অৰিজিন গ্লিচাৰিনৰ সৈতে প্ৰস্তুত স্যাভলন গ্লিচাৰিন সোপ, শীতকালত আপোনাক দিয়ে সফ্ট স্কিন আৰু স্যাভলন সুৰক্ষা।
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
Vandya International School, a premier residential co-educational school located in Guwahati with state-of-the-art infrastructure offering world-class education with qualified faculty from all over the country. With 22 co-curricular activities and 18 sporting disciplines to choose from, Vandya International School also offers air-conditioned boarding facilities. Those interested to join between class 4 to class 12, contact 89180-91939. I repeat, those interested to join between class 4 to class 12 can contact 89180-91939.
Welcome back. Before going into the discussion, let's once again listen to that very short conversation that I had a short while ago with ZPM's Chief Ministerial Candidate 𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑑𝒐𝒍𝒍 on the phone. Let's listen into that once again before we go into the discussions. I have with me Mr. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑑𝒐𝒍𝒍, the top leader of the ZPM, the ZPM's chief ministerial candidate. He told me that he will not speak anything political this evening. But Mr. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑑𝒐𝒍𝒍, where are you and what are you doing? Are you watching the exit polls? Where are you?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Except Telangana, the rest I have seen.
Okay, so the TV is on and some of the projections are good for the ZPM, but what are you doing otherwise? Are there a lot of people in your house?
Yeah, so many. You see, every day, right early in the morning till late at night, people come from various corners, just gossiping, what else we can do at this moment.
Yeah. So, are you hopeful that there will be a new government in Mizoram belonging to led by a new political party?
I've told you that we are very confident.
So the some of the positive projections do not surprise you. It was on expected lines.
No, it's not surprise at all.
So you'll be relaxing. You'll be relaxing in the next 3 days till the results.
Yeah. Let the result be announced.
Thank you, 𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑑𝒐𝒍𝒍. Thank you for speaking to me on Northeast Live.
Thank you.
All right, the operative part of the conversation is that Mr. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 𝑑𝒐𝒍𝒍 of the ZPM says that everything is on expected lines, the projections, and he is confident about the ZPM performing well in these elections. Okay, let me go to my panelists. Let's have everybody on the screen. Yes, I'll come to you, Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕. I'm coming to you, Professor Dongal and Professor Prasenjit Biswas. But let me quickly go to Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕 of the ZPM, who is a member of the Political Affairs Committee of the ZPM. Mr. 𝒘𝒊𝒕, there are a lot of permutation combination going on. The Congress is definitely, if we have to, because this is not one projection, this is about 4 projections. 4 agencies are projecting and saying that the Congress is going to at least minimum double its tally of 4 in 2018. That means even if the Congress gets 8 seats, that means in a 40-member assembly, 8 is a good number. So any of the political parties may need the Congress. Then what happens? Because do you admit that Congress may emerge as a major force in Mizoram this time?
Yes, like I said, it's very difficult to say anything about those coalition government because we are all expecting to have enough seats for all of us. However, as you said, should it happen that way, in my personal opinion, I think we will rather sit in the opposition bench rather than having a coalition government which will not work. What we need is we do not want to have a coalition government with people who have been there, and then have been indulged in all kinds of, corruptions. We want clean government. Therefore, we would rather stay as an opposition party.
We'll request, absolutely.
However, right here, I would like to comment about P. 𝒙𝒊𝒕's claim that we will not hesitate, that PM will not hesitate to form government with BJP. That is something we have repeated over and over again, but still they are saying the same thing. We will not have government with BJP. I would like to say this once and for all. We have been saying this so many times, so many freaking times, that we will not form government with BJP.
Right. Now, we will also go to the other states quickly and see what the other states, the figures, whether new figures have come or not. But quickly before that, Professor Dongle, now, you see, a lot of people are saying that people in Mizoram has tested the Congress. They have seen Congress governments. They have seen MNF governments. And it was therefore natural that the ZPM was an untested party, and therefore it had an edge right from the beginning. And secondly, the ZPM also fielded a lot of unconventional candidates. No, they were not conventional politicians. Do you think these factors may have gone in favor of the in favor of the ZPM to some extent?
Yeah, in this regard was Bill. If those waves, political waves, and all those atmosphere, if they really translate into votes, that is different thing. But I doubt if all those can translate into votes. Let's hope that something change may take place. And as we know, Indian National Congress and Mizo National Front, they are all parties, and they have been the two main dominant parties after statehood. So till the previous term, any government could not be formed in the state without participation of either MNF or Congress. But from the previous assembly election, the emergence of ZPM changed the political scenario a little bit, as ZPM emerged as the second largest party in the state legislative assembly. And ZPM wave is going around the state, and particularly it has some big wave among the youth. And let's hope that if all those waves really translate into votes, their expectation may happen.
Right.
But
can I have everybody on the screen?
MNF and Congress cannot be just marginalized because they have their strong support.
Right. Absolutely.
Due to that, but in the present situation, so the tug of war seems to be between MNF and ZPM.
Absolutely.
But having said that tug of war is between ZPM and MNF, the Congress cannot be totally marginalized. So in certain pocket, in certain area, Congress vote bank is still there and Congress influence is still there. So this election may prove whether ZPM has really been changing the state scenario or not will be proved on 3rd December.
Right. Yes. Let me before coming to Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, let me quickly go to Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕. Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, can you hear me? Okay, she is not there. I can't see her, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕. Okay. Basically, we'll go for a quick break, then come with the poll of polls to give you an average of all the figures that we have as far as Mizoram is concerned. Don't go away. I'll be right back with the poll of polls.
ভাৰতৰ গৌৰৱ গোটেই বিশ্বতেই ইয়াৰ সন্মান ষ্ট্ৰং মানে মাইথান ষ্টীল
মই একোৱে দেখা পোৱা নাই পঢ়া XP4 এতিয়া পঢ়া কংগ্ৰেচুলেশ্যনছ তোমাৰ চকুটো একদম ভাল হৈ আছে
সাব্বাস
প্ৰতিটো প্ৰব্লেমৰে মেথ সলিউশ্যন বিংগো মেথ এংগলছ
Welcome back. Let's go to the poll of polls as far as Mizoram is concerned. Now we have got 4 agencies. We have got 4 exit polls. These are the 4 exit polls and let's look at the total. Now we'll stay with these graphics. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 gives 10 to 14 for MNF, 15 to 25 for ZPM, 0 to 5 to 9 for Congress and 2 to BJP. India TV, CNX 14 to 18 for MNF, 12 to 16 for ZPM, 8 to 10 for Congress and 0 to 2 for BJP. ABP News C Voter 15 to 21 for the MNF, 12 to 18 for the ZPM, 2 to 8 for Congress, nil for BJP and others. Now Times Now ETG 14 to 18 for MNF, 10 to 14 for ZPM, 9 to 13 for Congress and 0. Now the big poll of polls. Now 13 to 18 for the MNF, 12 to 18 for the ZPM, 6 to 10 for the Congress, 2 BJP. That means if you take the upper limit, it's absolutely neck and neck. It could be anybody. If you look at the poll of polls, 13 to 18 for the MNF, 12 to 18 for the ZPM, 6 to 10 for the Congress. So, what is the takeaway from these figures, viewers? The takeaway from these figures is that it could be anybody's game. Anybody could have the last laugh. The MNF or the ZPM as far as Mizoram is concerned. And the Congress may be a necessity. 6 to 10 seats Congress. And if this is the result on the 3rd of December, then there could be a hung assembly. And the 2 members from the BJP, if they win, they could come with whom? That is the big question. Whom will the Congress side? That is the big question. Will the MNF, ZPM work together? Will they be forced to work together? That is one question. I mean, in a bid to keep the national parties away, will the ZPM and the MNF come together? Or will the results be completely different on 3rd of May? Will the exit polls be proved totally wrong? I mean, these are the questions that leave us. We'll have to think about these questions. What is the scenario going to be on the 3rd of December? Let's look at these figures once again, viewers. Quietly, let's look at these figures. These are the 4 agencies that have given the poll of polls, that has given their respective exit polls. And if we average them, poll of polls, it shows 13 to 18 for the MNF, 12 to 18 for the ZPM, 6 to 10 for the Congress, 0 to 2 for the BJP. So that is a very interesting scenario as far as Mizoram is concerned. 40-member assembly, it could be anybody's game. Let's go back to our panel on Mizoram. Prasenjit Biswas, your first thoughts.
I think, the poll of polls actually give you a more or less correct picture following the statistical law of averages, the median, etc. measured in that. And therefore, I can see a pretty neck-to-neck contest. Now, the question is which party or which formation will go with which formation. As I said, as it suddenly emerged in the case of Maharashtra, in politics that is also possible in the case of Mizoram, and there could be healthy dialogue between ZPM and MNF because both of them are regional parties. Though they have contested them in a bitter way in the hustings, it is because of ZPM that MNF had to face this huge anti-incumbency. And it is because of ZPM's presence that Congress has taken advantage of that anti-incumbency as well.
Prasenjit.
So now, therefore, MNF and Congress can come together in an opportunistic manner. But it will be a risky proposition to keep ZPM out of that combination.
Okay, I'll request my producers to put the poll figures only as far as Mizoram is concerned in the breakings. Let's go to Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕. Yes, you want to say something? The poll says 13 to 18 for the MNF and 12 to 18 for the ZPM and 6 to 10 for the Congress. Now, this is a very interesting scenario. We got the exit polls from 4 different agencies, and if we averaged it, calculated the polls, it's giving 13 to 18 for the MNF, 12 to 18 for the BJP, 6 to 10 for the Congress. Yes, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕.
Yes, I predict MNF will got 12 to 15. ZPM will go to 19 to 21. Maybe they will not cross 20 because I will say for the rest of India, Mizoram people are not to buy. Because some people in many states, they have manipulated that voters can be bought. But in Mizoram, that will not be happen. Because we are a Christian state, Christians are never to be bought. So, money matters nothing. Money will matters nothing in Mizoram. If Modi ji will come and distribute in each household, let him distribute 5 lakhs. No one will vote him. Because Mizoram is a Christian state, they will never cast their vote in.
So what are you trying to say? What are you trying to suggest?
I'm trying to say that this money polling votes never matters in Mizoram. So this Congress and MNF has been ruling for the last 45 years. Congress has been ruling 25 years. MNF has been ruling 20 years, 45 years.
I have a, sorry, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, on a lighter note, I'm making a comment on a lighter note. I want to ask Mr. 𝒃𝒃. Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, the BJP candidate from Serchhip, is speaking very highly of the ZPM, and she's giving a mood from the ground.
Sir.
So this ZPM is basing on the church institution. So this MNF and Congress has been ruling for the last 45 years. So we want a new government that people influencer. This first time.
So you are saying that people want a new government.
PM.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
They urge for a new government.
Right. Professor Dongle, this poll of polls.
They were not satisfied with the last government we have been facing. MNF and Congress has been ruling all over these 45 years. So they were not satisfied what the government has been doing for the state. So they will urge for whoever, non-MNF, non-Congress. So this movement, this ZPM has been taking, it will, how much it influenced the first-time voters.
Absolutely.
We will know in the.
Absolutely.
We will know.
Absolutely. Let me. Yes, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕. Yes, I fully get your point. Let me quickly go to Professor Dongle. Professor Dongle, what are your thoughts on the poll of polls?
Actually, from distance, many observe Mizoram without knowing the ground reality, and some commented from distance, comparing it with Maharashtra. The situation in Mizoram is different from Maharashtra. The situation in Mizoram is different from Chhattisgarh. The situation in Mizoram is different from mainland India.
Yes.
We should take this into account. So what is happening in Maharashtra, we cannot just say that it will happen in Mizoram. That is only utopian view. So having come to Mizoram, as I've said from before, voters usually go for single government without coalition. And this time also, many assumptions have been met, many polls and exit polls have been met, but some of the polls have been strategized from distance, maybe without knowing the ground reality. And the exact result, we may know it on 3rd December.
Of course.
And after that,
Of
everything
course.
will be clear.
Of course.
And
Professor, of course the exact result will be...
With regard to this,
of course the exact result will be known on the 3rd.
I still feel that Hung is unlikely. So let's wait and watch for the result.
Yes, absolutely. Let us wait and watch. That is what Professor Dongal is saying. And we have seen the ZPM absolutely confident of the elections doing well. I spoke to 𝒙𝒊𝒕 a short while ago. He was exuding confidence. And Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 of the BJP, of course, says that people have tested power people have tested the governments of the Congress and the MNF for 45 years or more. And now they want a change. And there was a ZPM wave. That's what Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕 has said. Let us go to the poll polls in Telangana. In Telangana also quickly, let us go to the poll polls. Well, Telangana poll polls, if you look at the poll polls in Telangana, the ruling BRS of incumbent Chief Minister 𝒘𝒊𝒕 𝒉 seems to be losing Telangana. It is the Congress winning in Telangana. If that is so, it will be a gain for the Congress party. The BRS is being shown as 47 in the poll polls, Congress 60, AIMIM 6, BJP 6 and others nil. That is the poll polls. If this is the story on the 3rd of December, then it's a gain for the Congress and a loss for the BRS that was holding on to power under the leadership of Chief Minister 𝒘𝒊𝒕 𝒉. And BRS was in power in Telangana for 2 terms, viewers. And if they lose this time, they will be losing to the Congress, where it was a direct fight, of course, between the BJP and the Congress, between the BRS and the Congress in Telangana. The poll polls in Madhya Pradesh, viewers, it is the BJP 125 to 101 of the Congress, and that's a edge for the BJP. And if this is the result on the 3rd of December, then the BJP will retain Madhya Pradesh under the leadership of Shivraj Singh Chauhan. We saw Shivraj Singh Chauhan engaged in that puja along with his wife a short while ago. This is the situation as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned. And we have 2 other states, that is Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. If we have the poll polls of these 2 states, we will show you the poll polls shortly. But the poll polls, as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned, viewers, it is a very clear mandate, very clear edge for the Congress party is in Chhattisgarh under the leadership of Bhupesh Baghel. And as far as Rajasthan is concerned, it's a clear edge for the BJP in Rajasthan at the cost of the Congress. And of course, it is not difficult to predict why the Congress, if it loses, why the Congress will lose if it loses at all. That is with the severe infighting within the Congress in Rajasthan among 2 leaders, that is the Ashok Gehlot's group as well as the lobby headed by Sachin Pilot, the son of the veteran Congress leader who is no more, of course, Rajesh Pilot. So this is the picture as far as now is concerned. But the big takeaway as far as today's exit polls is one coming in from Mizoram that is of particular interest to us, being a channel focusing on the Northeast, is that it's a neck-to-neck contest. The poll polls giving 13 to 18 seats for the MNF, and the poll polls giving 12 to 18 seats for the ZPM, 6 to 10 seats for the Congress party. Now the big question is, will the MNF be able to form the government on its own, will the ZPM be able to form it on its own? If they don't, at the end of the day, on the 3rd of December, if the figures will say, but if they don't, what are the options before them? Are they going to work together, MNF and the ZPM, or they will eye at the 6 to 10 seats of the Congress party? If they're short by 1 or 2 seats, if the BJP projection is 2, if the BJP wins 1 or 2 seats, then who will that BJP MLA or who will be the 2 BJP MLAs side with? That is also an interesting question. But the Congress definitely will emerge in Mizoram, seems set to emerge as a force in Mizoram. Final comments from my panelists. Let's have everybody on the screen. Final comments from my panelists on the screen. Mr. Dr. Prosenjit Biswas, quick comments from you. I'm going to end this live broadcast. Quick comments from you. Prosenjit Biswas.
Yes, I think you are on the right track in assessing the ground reality as well. And as I said, the ground reality is that of a split of votes in Mizoram. And in a split situation, the contending parties often come together, if they're local parties or if they're regional parties. So if there is a glue to bind MNF and ZPM together, there may be this very important and radical situation in Mizoram where both the regional parties have come together with the help of a national party. And that can happen as a kind of a anti-center kind of a posture that MNF might take and ZPM might take. And in that case, Congress will be the factor bridging between MNF and ZPM. If that doesn't happen, then MNF and Congress may go together in order to constitute a simple majority. That will be the situation in case of Mizoram.
Right. Before coming to the political leaders, Professor Dongel, your final comments. Professor Dongel, your final comments, please. I think you have switched off the mic. Can you put your mic on? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this situation, so as per the prediction predicts to be likely hung assembly. But in this situation to happen, Congress performance is to be good. So whether Congress performance is good or not, is expected to be good or not, Dr. Mela can give the appropriate answer.
Yeah.
So it depends upon the performance of the Congress, whether there be hung assembly or not. If not, if both Congress and BJP are marginalized, there may be no hung assembly.
Right. Mr. Kyangte Laltwangkima of the ZPM, your final comments, please.
Yeah, Wasbir, I hope and pray that your exit poll that you have shown us is not accurate, and we hope to get not a simple majority. We want to get major majority. Therefore, I hope we'll get that. And also, in the event that nobody can form the government of their own, we still don't want to tarnish our image by tying up with some other parties. We will still rather stay on our own and hope for the next election in a big way. I thank you.
Right. Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, your final comments tonight.
Yes, my final comment is that I hope that if any of the party, the three party like MNF, Congress, ZPM, Congress is not to be shown in the picture. MNF and ZPM will be in the picture, so we can work with any of the party. And if the simple majority is not, it cannot be created. So these two parties, MNF and ZPM, are already in our party in 2018 also. We
Yes.
work with the ZPM.
Yes.
So there
Right.
will not be a problem. BJP will be in the party.
Definitely.
BJP
That's what you
will
are saying. You think that BJP will be part of the government come what may. That's what you are saying.
Yes, come what may, BJP will
Right.
be in the party.
We'll
They
wait and
will
watch.
be part of They will be part of the government.
We'll wait and watch, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕. I request you to be on, I request all my panelists actually to be on my program on the 3rd of December from early morning so that, you know, we'll know the pay. I'm coming to you, Dr. Mala, I'm coming to you. Let us go to Dr. 𝒬𝒙𝒕 top BJP leader and convener of NEDA on his comments on the exit polls. Let's listen into what Dr. 𝒬𝒙𝒕 had said.
এক্সিট পুলটো এক্সিট পুল সেইটোতো অৰিজিনেল পুল নহয় অৰিজিনেল পুলটো আহক এক্সিট পুলক লৈ পলিটিকেল লিডাৰে ৰিয়েক্ট নকৰে কাৰণ এক্সিট পুল সঁচাও হ'ব পাৰে মিছাও হ'ব পাৰে গতিকে 3 তাৰিখে ৰিয়েক্ট কৰিম
Right. Dr. Mala, now your final comments.
See, first of all, as Himanta Biswa Sarma ji has said, exit polls are exit polls. The real result is going to be known on the 3rd of December. So you can never rule out a Congress forming the government. A majority
that
on
is,
its own
that
in
is
Mizoram.
optimism.
Correct.
That is optimism.
Yeah, no. If you look at exit polls, before, even in 2013, the exit polls had given us low numbers, but we came with 34 members in a 40-member assembly. Anyways, be that as it may, the most important thing is Congress party is a mature party. And the most important thing for us is the welfare of our people, the people of Mizoram. So we will go back to our people, and if it goes as the exit polls are showing, there may be post-poll alliances, whatever. We will go back to our people. We will ask them what role they want us to be in.
Right.
Our people might want, the people of Mizoram might want us to be an effective and powerful opposition. At the same time, they might also want us to be in the government. So,
correct.
It's premature to speculate, but ultimately we will go back to our people, the people of Mizoram, and in deep conversation and thinking with our political affairs committee and our party leaders, a decision will be made. So, but as I said, all the other parties, even the ZPM, be it the BJP, be it the MNF, they're all very optimistic. So, see,
right. I don't have, yes, absolutely, Dr. Mala, absolutely. And here, Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, Mr. 𝒬𝒙𝒕, Ms. 𝒙𝒊𝒕, Mr. Mala, Professor Dongal, and all other guests who had been joined me. Thank you very much. But let me tell you, viewers, that, you know, on the overall, if you look at the 5 states, it is a no loss, no gain at the end of the day between the 2 political parties, that is the BJP and the Congress. If the Congress has lost Rajasthan, the BJP okay, this is let's before I wrap up, this is the Rajasthan polo polls on the screen. So let us look at the Rajasthan polo polls. Yes, the BJP 123 and the Congress 85. So Rajasthan, the Congress there losing Rajasthan, Congress losing Rajasthan, and Chhattisgarh. This is the polo polls as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned. It is the BJP 42 and the Congress 65. So Congress likely to retain Chhattisgarh, clear edge. So Madhya Pradesh, it is stays with the BJP, Chhattisgarh stays with the Congress, and Rajasthan, the Congress has lost, and Telangana, you know, again the BRS has lost. So it is a gain, one state, the BJP has gained one state, that is BJP has gained Rajasthan, BJP stays on in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, the Congress stays on, despite a good fight by the BJP, and Telangana, it's a loss for the regional Bharat Rashtra Samiti of the BRS led by K. Chandrasekhar. Again, I must have a rider here, viewers. This is only exit poll. And at the end of the day, voters are king. I don't forget to say that every time I host a show on election or election results. And we'll, of course, wait till the 3rd of December. I'll come to you early in the morning on the 3rd of December with the election results. Until then, let's stay with the exit polls. Good night and goodbye.